as you can see from the title, this is a question that I got a day or two ago. You guys know, disclaimer, my channel is all about just like strength and power focused, performance-based rides. But since I got this question, I thought I would address it, and I'm always looking for ways to do lives. It actually worked, guys, last time, the algorithm. So, short and sweet, because I know a lot of people are gonna be watching this replay. There's a sexy answer and a not so sexy answer to this question. I'll lead with the sexy answer, which is that when it comes to whether or not you should do weights or cardio first, there is some evidence to suggest that if you do the higher intensity strength training workout before your cardio, because although we're doing HIIT cardio, if you're doing like these spin classes, or if you're just doing a steady state cardio, for the most part, strength training is working, it's more intense, more demanding on the body. You're working at supra maximal levels when it comes to your VO2 max, because you're using all the power that you have for a short burst of energy to lift those weights through the range of motion. So for the most part, higher intensity exercise means strength training. I'm in my robe because I'm about to film a cycling class, sorry. I'm just making sure, okay. So there is some evidence to suggest that if you do your strength training before your cardio, then you're setting yourself up better to tap into burning fat as your fuel source when you, sorry, just got a notification, when you do your cardio. So you could potentially burn more fat as fuel if you do strength before cardio. So that's a sexy answer that everybody wants to hear, because we're always looking for little weight loss secrets. But the non-sexy answer is that first and foremost, even if you're tapping into burning more fat in your workout, that's not going to translate into actual fat loss on your body if the diet and nutrition piece isn't there. The next time you eat, your body's just going to restore that as new fat cells. So just because you're doing a fat burning cycling workout, or you're tapping into burning more fat in your workout if you entered it fasted or something like that, that doesn't translate to fat loss that's noticeable. If you're just eating in a calorie surplus anyways, your body's just gonna make new fat cells the next time you eat. So that leads us into the not so sexy answer to this question, which is ultimately, this is kind of hyper fixating on the details and not really thinking big picture. So the thing that's gonna have the biggest impact on whether or not you're losing weight, burning fat, is not so much whether you're doing cardio or weights first in whatever order, it doesn't matter. The biggest thing is intensity of your workout day and duration, because that's gonna manifest as more calories burned, and just simplifying everything, calories in, calories out, which I hate to oversimplify it because it's a very complex process, but that's gonna be way more influential on your fat burning, weight loss goals than whether or not you did your weights before your cardio. And also, so my advice is just to do whatever's gonna be the most intense workout for the day. So this will depend on what you're doing for your strength training, because some of these HIIT spin classes are incorporating a lot of strength, and they're super demanding. So I wouldn't recommend doing, if you're gonna be doing strength and weights together, or strength and cardio together in the same day as like two separate entities, just think about what makes the most sense logistically and practically. If you're doing a leg day, you're probably not going to be wanting to do a high intensity 45-minute cardio session, because not only are you not going to be able to give as much as you want to that cardio session and get all the benefits out of that cardio session, but yeah, it just doesn't make the most sense to do it like that. And it doesn't make any sense to do a high intensity workout like that, like any of the recent 45-minute rides, and then go do an intense leg day. You're setting yourself up to injure yourself. So that's my take on that. And I can't see any comments again. Apparently I wasn't the only one. I was watching somebody else's live and they couldn't see the comments either. So I don't know if anybody's commenting, but that is my quick, rough and dirty take. Regardless of whether or not you do cardio or weights first, the biggest impact is just intensity of your workout day overall. And that's not to say that you can't take easier days. You should take easier days because that's how you get better and stronger and your muscles recover to give more to your next actual hard day workout. But intensity of workout and duration is going to have way more of an impact than worrying about whether or not you're doing your weights or your cardio first. And then if you zoom out and do really, really big picture, then consistency is really the only thing that matters. And if you're thinking about what I just said about burning more fat potentially by doing weights before cardio, but then if you're thinking in your mind you're not motivated to do weights before cardio, so then you're going to do the all or nothing approach, which we all tend to do, which is if I can't do weights before cardio, then I'm just not going to work out today because it's not the absolute best optimal conditions and it's not going to help me in my weight loss journey. It's definitely going to help you in your weight loss journey if you just do anything. Consistency is key. So don't just do what behooves you ultimately and be safe, and safe as in like don't do high intensity, really draining cardio and then go lift barbell weights in the gym. So that is my rough and dirty take on that question. Hopefully that answers everything clear and concise. And we actually have a lot of people here. Anyways, I'm gonna go film a new ride, 20 minutes on the bike. For members, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, the time change is really messing me up. It's 2:30 and I feel like the day is gone. What is happening? All right, that was a lot of talking as well. If there's any questions, post them in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and you guys are the best. I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye guys.